Is he the one? Every woman has found herself facing this question. It's a heart-stopping, mind-racing question. The answer holds the key to your future happiness. You want to be sure, is he your dreamboat, or is he the Titanic, headed for disaster? We long for certainty in love. We dream of a love that's meant to be, a love that lasts forever. But how can we know for sure? How do we separate wishful thinking from reality? The early stages of love are a confusing mix of hope and fear. We see the best in him, but doubts linger. Is this real or just infatuation? We crave a guarantee, a way to fast forward and see how the relationship unfolds. What if we could look into a magic mirror and see our future together? Would we be a happy, laughing couple? Or would we be entangled in conflict and regret? The uncertainty is agonizing. Wouldn't it be amazing to have a crystal ball for love? Imagine gazing into its depths and seeing your future with him. You'd see if he truly makes you happy, if your love deepens over time. You'd know if he's worth the investment of your heart and soul. The crystal ball would reveal if he's the one you're meant to spend your life with. Or would it show you that, despite his good qualities, he's not your perfect match? Perhaps someone even better is out there waiting for you. The thought of missing out on true love is terrifying. But alas, such a crystal ball doesn't exist. We're left to navigate the choppy waters of love without a roadmap. We rely on our instincts, our hopes, and sometimes our fears. The search for certainty can feel like a guessing game. Every relationship reaches a fork in the road. It's that pivotal moment when you must decide, do you move forward with him, or do you say goodbye and seek love elsewhere? The decision carries immense weight, shaping the course of your life. You've shared intimate dinners, long phone calls, and maybe even a romantic getaway. You enjoy his company, but a nagging doubt persists. Is this the passionate, all-consuming love you crave? Or are you settling for a comfortable companionship? The stakes are high. You find yourself at a crossroads filled with uncertainty and doubt. The fear of making the wrong choice is paralyzing. You long for a sign, a clear indication of which path leads to love and happiness. But the answer, it seems, lies somewhere deep within your own heart. The early stages of love are a whirlwind of emotions. It's exhilarating and terrifying all at once. You're drawn to him, but confusion lingers like a persistent shadow. His smile sends shivers down your spine, but his silence leaves you wondering. Are you overthinking, or are these red flags? One minute you're convinced he's the one, the man you've been waiting for. The next, you're plagued by insecurities and doubts. Do you dare to trust these intense feelings, or are they leading you down a dangerous path? Your heart says yes, but your head screams caution. You dissect every conversation, every glance, every text message. You analyze his jokes, his friends, even his taste in music, searching for clues. Is he truly interested, or is he just playing the dating game? The more you try to decipher his signals, the more elusive they become. You crave certainty, a definitive answer to the burning question, is he right for me? But love, it seems, revels in ambiguity. It whispers possibilities in your ear, only to snatch them away before you can grasp their meaning. You're left feeling like you're chasing shadows. You seek advice from friends, hoping they hold the key to unlocking the mystery. But their opinions, often contradictory, only add to your confusion. Some see a fairy tale romance, while others urge caution, pointing out potential pitfalls. Who do you trust? Whom do you believe? You find yourself lost in a labyrinth of conflicting emotions. You're torn between the desire to follow your heart and the fear of making a mistake. The search for clarity becomes an obsession, consuming your thoughts and stealing your peace of mind. The more you try to analyze the relationship, the more entangled you become in your own doubts. You question his motives, his sincerity, even his love for you. Is this what it feels like to be in love? Or is this just a cruel illusion? You scrutinize every detail, every interaction, searching for hidden meanings. His casual remark about his ex, his hesitation when you mention the future, all become magnified under the lens of your uncertainty. You find yourself drowning in a sea of doubt, gasping for air that seems just out of reach. You long to confide in him, to share your fears and insecurities, but you hesitate, afraid of appearing weak or needy. You fear that revealing your doubts will push him away, confirming your worst fears. And so you suffer in silence, the weight of your uncertainty growing heavier with each passing day. You cling to any scrap of information, any hint that might offer insight into his true feelings. You analyze his body language, the tone of his voice, the way he looks at you when he thinks you're not watching. But even the most seemingly obvious clues can backfire, leading you further astray. He's distant and withdrawn one day, attentive and affectionate the next. Is he sending mixed signals? Or is he just going through a rough patch? You desperately want to believe it's the latter, but the seeds of doubt have already been sown. You start to question everything. You find yourself trapped in a vicious cycle of hope and despair. One moment you're soaring on the wings of love. The next, you're plummeting back down to earth, your heart heavy with the fear of rejection. The search for certainty has become a double-edged sword, offering glimpses of hope while simultaneously deepening your wounds. We crave clarity, a definitive answer to the question that haunts us. Is he the one? And so we embark on a relentless quest for evidence, dissecting every interaction, every text message, every fleeting expression. But this over-analysis often becomes our undoing. We pick apart his jokes, scrutinize his social media posts, and analyze his taste in movies, searching for hidden meanings and secret messages. We obsess over his past relationships, his career aspirations, even his sleeping habits, hoping to uncover the truth about his suitability. But this obsessive analysis often leads to more confusion than clarity. We magnify insignificant details, twist innocent remarks, and project our own insecurities onto his every word and action. We become prisoners of our own overthinking minds, unable to see the forest for the trees. We're told that compatibility is the cornerstone of a successful relationship. We seek partners who share our values, interests, and life goals. We scour dating profiles, searching for someone who aligns with our political views, musical tastes, and culinary preferences. We celebrate shared passions, bonding over our mutual love for hiking, indie films, or exotic travel. We revel in the ease of conversation, the comfort of shared opinions, and the joy of intellectual connection. Surely this alignment is a sign of a match made in heaven? Yet compatibility, while comforting, can be deceiving. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of shared interests, overlooking fundamental differences in temperament, communication styles, and emotional needs. Compatibility might bring initial comfort, but it's chemistry that ignites the spark and keeps the flame alive. My own mother, a woman of remarkable strength and resilience, fell prey to the allure of compatibility, not once, but twice. Her first marriage, to my father, was a union of opposites, a tumultuous clash of artistic temperament and pragmatic sensibility. He was a charming rogue, a free spirit who captivated her with his artistic flair and bohemian lifestyle. She, on the other hand, craved stability, security, and a partner who could provide for a family. Their differences, initially intriguing, soon became insurmountable obstacles. Her second marriage, to my stepfather, was an attempt to rectify the mistakes of the past. She sought a man who could offer financial security and a stable home environment. He, in turn, was drawn to her beauty and warmth, overlooking their fundamental incompatibility. Their relationship, built on shaky foundations, was a constant source of conflict and unhappiness. My mother's experiences, while heartbreaking, taught me a valuable lesson. Compatibility, while desirable, is no substitute for genuine chemistry. It's that intangible spark, that undeniable connection that transcends shared interests and superficial similarities. Chemistry is the feeling of coming home to yourself in the presence of another. It's the ease of communication, the comfort of shared laughter, and the joy of effortless connection. It's the feeling of being seen, understood, and accepted for who you truly are. Ignoring chemistry is like building a house on sand. It might look sturdy at first glance, but it's only a matter of time before the foundation crumbles. Chemistry is the bedrock of a lasting relationship, the foundation upon which trust, intimacy, and enduring love are built. You're stuck in a holding pattern, circling the airport of love, but never quite landing. You're with him, but you're not fully present. You're dating, but you're not fully invested. This is the agonizing limbo of ambivalence, a place where clarity evades you like a mirage in the desert. You tell yourself that you need more time, more information, more experiences together before you can make a decision. But deep down, you know that this is just a delaying tactic, a way to avoid the terrifying prospect of making the wrong choice. You swing back and forth between moments of hope and flashes of doubt. You see glimpses of a future together, but they're always hazy, out of focus. You feel a flicker of excitement, but it's quickly extinguished by a wave of uncertainty. Ambivalence is a dangerous current, slowly pulling you further and further away from the shores of certainty. You drift along, hoping that clarity will magically appear on the horizon, but it never does. And as you drift, you risk missing out on opportunities for real love. You might drift into a relationship that's comfortable but ultimately unfulfilling, settling for a pale imitation of the love you deserve. Or you might drift out of a relationship that had the potential for greatness, letting fear and indecision sabotage something truly special. Drifting allows fear to take the helm, steering you away from vulnerability and towards the safety of emotional detachment. You keep your heart shielded, your true self hidden, afraid to fully commit to the possibility of love, but also terrified of missing out on its transformative power. We often mistake other things for chemistry, blinding ourselves to the truth about our relationships. We confuse lust for love, infatuation for connection, and shared interests for genuine compatibility. We convince ourselves that we feel something we don't, all in the name of avoiding loneliness or fulfilling societal expectations. We mistake the excitement of new love for lasting chemistry, ignoring the warning signs that tell us something isn't quite right. We overlook red flags, minimize differences, and rationalize away our doubts, all because we're desperate to believe that this time, it's different. We mistake gratitude for genuine affection, clinging to partners who make us feel safe, secure, or admired, even if they don't ignite our souls. We settle for relationships that look good on paper, neglecting the essential truth that love should make our hearts sing, not just our minds nod in agreement. So if chemistry isn't just about compatibility or lust, then what is it? It's a complex cocktail of emotions, a symphony of shared energy, a dance between two souls that recognize each other on a deep, fundamental level. It's the feeling of coming home to yourself in the presence of another. Chemistry is the feeling of being fully seen, understood, and accepted for who you truly are, flaws and all. It's the ease of communication, the comfort of shared laughter, and the joy of effortless connection. It's the feeling of being able to breathe deeply, let your guard down, and simply be yourself. Chemistry is a felt sense, an undeniable energy that hums between you, drawing you closer, making you crave more. It's the feeling that you've known each other forever, even if you've just met. It's the feeling of being home, of being safe, of being known in a way that you never thought possible. Jennifer, a vibrant woman of 28, shared a story that perfectly illustrates the power of chemistry. It all started in college. "He was my first real love," she confessed, her voice tinged with a hint of wistful nostalgia. "We were young, maybe a little naive, but the connection was undeniable. Their initial meeting was far from a fairy tale. He was actually my roommate's boyfriend," Jennifer explained, a playful smile crossing her lips. "Then, one day, we bumped into each other. We started talking, and something just clicked. It was like we'd known each other forever." Jennifer's eyes sparkled as she recounted those early days of effortless connection. It was a rare and precious connection, the kind that leaves an imprint on your soul. Section 2. The 5 Dimensions of Chemistry. Jennifer's story highlights a crucial aspect of love chemistry. True chemistry runs deeper, encompassing multiple dimensions. It's the feeling of being drawn to someone on a soul level, a symphony of emotions that tells you, "This feels right." After years of research, I've identified 5 key dimensions. These dimensions must all be present to create good chemistry. They reveal themselves over time through shared experiences. When all 5 are in sync, the connection is undeniable. Section 3. Dimension 1. Feeling at home. The most important dimension of chemistry is feeling at home with your partner. It's a sense of ease, comfort, and belonging. With good chemistry, interactions flow naturally. Conversations are effortless and silences are comfortable. You feel safe to express yourself without fear of judgment. This ease is crucial for a thriving relationship. Section 4. The importance of ease. Ease and comfort are especially important when navigating life's inevitable challenges. When stress rears its head, a job loss, a family illness, or simply the daily grind of life, you need a partner who feels like a safe harbor, not an added source of tension. Think back to Jennifer's story. She and her college boyfriend could talk for hours, sharing their hopes, dreams, and fears. They could be silly and serious, vulnerable and strong, all within the safe space of their connection. That's the power of ease. This doesn't mean that every moment is blissful or conflict-free. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship. But with good chemistry, those disagreements are approached with respect, understanding, and a shared desire to find common ground. Ease and comfort create a solid foundation for weathering life's storms together. They allow you to navigate challenges as a team, offering support, encouragement, and a sense of unwavering partnership. Section 5. Close Encounters. Chemistry is about connecting on a deeper level, feeling safe to reveal your true self. It's not about baring your soul constantly. It's about safety and acceptance. Imagine sharing a secret or a dream. Do you feel heard and supported? Good chemistry invites you to go deeper, built on mutual trust and respect. Section 1. Trust your chemistry set. Remember Jennifer? She let insecurities sabotage a relationship with great chemistry. Don't let that be you. Trust your chemistry set. It's the best tool for measuring relationship potential. We often overthink love, analyzing every word and gesture. Sometimes the answer is as simple as tuning into your feelings. How does being with him make you feel? Do you feel happy, energized, and alive? Or do you feel drained and depleted? Don't dismiss those gut feelings. If you constantly feel anxious or unheard, pay attention. These are signs that something's off. Chemistry is a compass guiding you towards a love that nourishes your soul. If being with him feels like coming home, if you feel peace, joy, and contentment, cherish that. It's a rare and precious gift. Section 2. The power of feeling good. Ultimately, the secret to finding Mr. Right lies in trusting your own inner wisdom. You are the expert on your own heart. You know what feels good, what feels right, and what feels like a love worth fighting for. Don't let societal pressures, family expectations, or the fear of being alone dictate your choices. This is your life, your love story to write. Choose a partner who makes your heart sing, your soul soar, and your life feel like an adventure worth embarking on. Love isn't always easy, but it should feel good. It should feel like a homecoming, a safe haven, a source of strength and inspiration. When you find that kind of love, a love built on a foundation of genuine chemistry, don't let it go. Nurture it, cherish it, and let it transform your life in all the most beautiful ways. Trust your chemistry set.